Hi, I'm Feral, one of the students from Group 5 English for Activists, which consists two teachers and 7 students who are learning about the context of migrations. One day, as we reach our final project, and we agree to discuss arranging the protection of Indonesia migrant domestic worker. It's a simple but one that carries strong purpose. This issue mostly is common to serve as the backbone of their family and the nations, but they are among the most vulnerable groups. Working in a private space, it's hard to monitor exposes the risks such as violence, exploitations, and unfair recruitment. But many countries' destinations still do not officially recognize domestic workers. Among various challenges, the government has taken initiatives such as diplomacy bilateral, predeportation training for migrant workers, and revising the law protection of migrant workers. However, the implementation of law is still lacking. Now, get ready to listen and learn about our focus on strengthening the protection of Indonesian migrant domestic workers, especially through the third revisions of the law on the protection of Indonesian migrant workers.
In 2025, the Indonesian government strengthened its commitment to protecting Indonesian migrant workers by strengthening the institution of the Indonesian Migrant Worker Protection Agency into a Ministry of Migrant Worker Protection. Therefore, the law on the protection of Indonesian migrant workers must be revised to accommodate these institutional adjustments. The revised Protection of Indonesian Migrant Workers Law was designated a priority bill in the 2025 National Legislation Program. The legislative body was tasked with drafting the bill, and in March 2025, the Protection of Indonesian Migrant Worker Bill was approved as a legislative initiative bill. As of October 2025, the draft bill is still in the deliberative council and has not been submitted to any of the House supporting body to discuss the bill with the government.
So the article that need to be revised in Law Number 18 of 2017 concerning the protection of Indonesian migrant workers to strengthen the protection of Indonesian migrant domestic workers include 1. Placement fees. In Article 30 about PME should not be charged placement fees. Number 2. Working condition in Article 16 about employment agreement and Article 4 about types of employment. Number 3. Document retention in Article 21, Paragraph 1, letter D about PME should be in possession of travel documents. Number 4. Supervision in Article 33 about the government provides legal protection. Number 5. Access to justice in Article 31, 32, and 33 about legal protection. And number 6. Sanction for perpetrators in Article 71 and 72 about criminal provisions.
There are dreams to achieve, homes to build, children to educate, and a nation to strengthen. Behind it all stand the courage and sacrifice of Indonesian migrant workers. They are the heartbeat of families and the pride of our nation. But too often, their sacrifices are replete with injustice, exploitation, and weak protection. The world has changed, and our laws must change with it. It's time to revise Law Number 18 of 2017, which ensures that every migrant worker is protected, empowered, and respected. Because when we protect migrant workers, we defend human dignity and preserve the soul of our nation.
The implementation of the law on the protection of Indonesian migrant workers, or PPMI law, remains weak. With its human rights framework and protective intent not yet realized due to poor enforcement by mandated institutions. Persistent violation of migrant workers' rights highlight the urgent need for stronger preventive measures, effective protection services, and a robust monitoring and accountability system. Therefore, the revision of the PPMI law must comprehensively reform the protection system for Indonesian migrant workers and their family across all migrant stages. Strengthened governance and monitoring mechanisms are essential to guarantee legal, economic, and social protection with the active involvement of the national human rights institution. And all monitoring processes must be guided by the principles of transparency, accountability, justice, inclusivity, non-discrimination, gender equality, professionalism, and impartiality.
Challenge in implementing law number 18 of 2017. Number one is there are still illegal placement to non-procedural channel. And then number second is a weak coordination between institutions from the central government down to the local level, and then limited budget and human resource at the village or regional level, include poor monitoring of Indonesian migrant worker or placement companies in the field. And then number four is low legal literacy among prospective Indonesian migrant worker and their families. And then the recommendation for strengthen coordination from the central to the local level, and then conduct massive outreach down to the migrant worker standing village, and ensure transparency and accountability of migrant worker placement companies, and involve civil society organization, union, and migrant worker companies in monitoring, and improve reintegration service, including economic, physical, and social. And then the conclusion of implementation is the implementation of the Indonesian Migrant Worker Protection Law number 18 2017 requires strong political commitment, strict supervision, and active community participation. With this, Indonesian migrant worker can truly be protected, empowered, and able to contribute to the nation development. Thank you.
Now, we have learned and heard how the revision Indonesian migrant workers the law is not just changing the article. It's about the future of the thousand Indonesian migrant workers who every week, every day, every month, every year struggle about their family and the nations. And I hope this revision must strengthen, not weaken. Don't let their protection not only exist on paper. Make sure every article truly stands for the workers, and make sure the implementation is real on the ground, because every life matters. True protection is more than just a promise. It's time to bring justice and safety for Indonesian migrant workers now. Ciao.